Chapter 3. You see, this chapter is called TAKEOVER. I couldn't give it another name. I couldn't find one fitting for TJ because TJ seems like he's shut up and hid in his hole. Was I the one that shut up TJ Marconi? Because that man has lost his voice. I done put out 3 chapters. I done sent 3 messages to the man because we all know Savage doesn't do promos. Savage sends messages. And you see right now I want to tell a story with TJ Marconi. But the man has lost his voice. He's like R.R. Martin. He can't even finish a story now. Look at here, TJ. You see this story, you already know the ending to it, so that's why you're quiet. You already know the ending to the story. The ending of the story is me standing over your motionless body. Me holding up all the belts you own and claiming them for myself. Because that's what I'm gonna do. That is the plan. That is the plan that was set in motion for TAKEOVER. Now to the fitting name of this chapter, TAKEOVER, because you see this. You see this picture, TJ. We all know, all of you watched this picture before. It looks very familiar, don't it? Maybe I'll throw up a little flashback and show them, huh? You see, we ran Brooklyn. That was our house. We took over the whole borough. That was ours. All the gold stood in TAKEOVER. All of it. All the gold stood in TAKEOVER. And when we left Brooklyn, when we decided to expand the TAKEOVER business, expand the horizons of TAKEOVER, we hit the indie scene. And yeah, TJ Marconi, don't feel so special. You were a guy I had my eye on, but you were a guy in a very long list of men on the indies I was gonna punch in the fucking mouth. And come Saturday, TJ, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I'm gonna knee you in the mouth. I'm gonna kick you in the mouth. You're gonna be shitting out teeth for weeks. But this history story, let's get back to it, boys. Because we hit the indies and we took everything over. You see, 2022 is when the real takeover begins. We just planted our seeds all over the place. It's a takeover, isn't it, Jacob? Tell them how you feel. Tell TJ Marconi and IWA how you feel.
So, Mr. Marconi, before I get to the IWA Tag Team Champion, let's talk about Mr. Marconi and how impressive you were in the independent scene. You were really impressive. Very impressive. Story after story, highlight after highlight, video after video. You look like you constantly came on top until you stood in front of a man that they called Savage. A man that's faster than light and stronger than fight himself. You stood in front of PJ Savage. PJ Savage? Mr. Marconi, that's where your story ends. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for your storybook ending. And if you're expecting not to see us, oof, you felt us. And as for whoever walks out, IWA Reload December 4th of the IWA Tag Team Champions, we are watching. JD Alpha, Leland Parker, I don't even think that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna speak directly to you, Mr. Johnny Santos, because we are going to take your titles respectfully. Genesis, welcome to a takeover.
Hey, hold on, not yet. Now, you said something very special. Not yet.
All right.
Santos, you touched on Santos. He touched on the tag team titles. He touched on the. You see, Santos, you might have been affiliated. But get this straight. Anyone who hangs around, you are considered a sub, maybe. We are TAKEOVER. And if you still hold those belts, Santos, those pretty IWA tag team titles, we're gonna rip them out your fucking hands. Break the hookah over your neck. Take every flavor they got in the heights. Shove them squarely where the sun don't shine. And beat you. And beat all the plátanos out your system. take everything that you got, all them silly fucking shirts that you brought from the heights, all the hookahs that aren't really hookahs with a vape pen in them. My brother, you will lay claim to nothing because we want it, and that's the message I want to send before I let my man Face take it home for you. This message goes straight to management, whoever runs IWA. You are looking at the faces of your company. You are looking at the IWA Tag Team Champions, and you are looking squarely at the greatest IWA Heavyweight Champion. You don't have to know the names because you'll remember the face!
I get to say it now. Welcome